Hello, 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 and welcome to my little craft corner. For today's project, we're going to turn this into this. How, you might ask? Let's find out. You may have some old... Nope, I'm not going to teach you because I hardly know myself. Could be worse. Now, to begin, we are going to have to remove this canvas from the frame. Send help. You can remove each of the staples and take the canvas off, or you can cut the canvas out and leave the staples in the frame. First, I'm going to remove the staples, and I'm going to use this handy dandy staple remover. So now I'm going to go with these nose tooth pliers, and I'm going to pull each of the staples out. This time I'm just going to cut the canvas right off and keep the staples in it. I'm going to use a fabric cutter. It's not too hard to pull. Okay, done. I don't like it. You can do anything you want with the frame, honestly. You could leave it the way it is, you could stain it, you could paint it, whatever you want, whatever the wind tells you to do. I'm gonna use a stain, but you feel free to use whatever you want to use. I ran into a bit of a problem, and it's not just my hair. These frames have staples in the front. It's not good. It's not good at all. I'm going to remove the staples and I'm going to fill it with a wood filler. And we'll see if that looks okay. So here we go. What am I doing with my life? This doesn't feel gentle. I actually don't really know much about sanding. I just know that you rub it. So I'm going to apply this wood filler. And like most things, I'll admit I have no idea what I'm doing. Just gonna put a little bit on each end. Use my fingers because I'm a child. It's pretty good. Use my little... Actually, it's already on my finger. Why would I waste a tool? Wow. It really fills the holes. Okay. I'm gonna let those dry and move on to my next one. Ow. Oh boy. The wood filler is really dry now, so I'm gonna sand these down and then we can stain them. God, why? So I'll be using this SAMAN tree one-step wood stain. It says you can do one coat or two. I guess we'll do one and see what happens. It does smell very strong, so that's why I opened the window. And I'm just gonna use a little regular paintbrush to apply it. I know some people use a cloth or a sponge, but I find that this brush works pretty well. It's just a cheap little guy. And we apply. I admit I'm not the very best painter, but as long as you go with the grain, she says as she goes against the grain. I told myself I would try to be really careful and not get messy, and my hand is done. It has so much stain on it. That's nice. I hope this doesn't stain my hands. A little hot tip for you. The stain does stain. Stain stains. Who would have thought? But it's all part of the job. But I didn't sand this very well. I was very lazy. So it's very not nice. I think I'll put a coat of polycrylic over top of my wood stain. It might smooth it out, it might ruin it. So I've got this Minwax Polycrylic. Here goes nothing. cat on the loose. Looks nice. Okay, that's good for now. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I thought I did a really good job sanding this one, but as I'm staining it, I see a lot of little pieces. It's really getting me down. But don't let it get you down because it's just a happy little mistake. I don't know how fast polycrylic dries. It's still pretty wet, but I haven't been, it's been like 30 seconds, so. It's looking kind of nice. I think I'm done with the stain, so I'm gonna put that away for now. Where's my hammer? I have this little bitty hammer. Tools. This is actually a secret. I actually didn't know about this part. Okay, we are on a journey. Gosh. That's the cutest tool related thing I've ever seen in my life. Maybe? No. Now I love it even more than I did before. Wow, love it. Tools. Don't forget to go clean your brushes, lest they get destroyed. The light in the room right now is really nice. It's like very springy with the light shining in here. The canvases are still a bit wet, but I think my hand has already suffered enough, so I'm gonna go in and do the inside. Yeah, I'm doing it. I think I let my cat in here when I opened the door, which is never good because she is a troublemaker. I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll come back once these are dry. Oh. Okay, so the polycrylic that I put on this guy, it didn't make a huge difference. It might be shinier. The rest of them look like they're dry. Well, relatively dry. These aren't perfect by any means. Not even close, honestly. Good enough is good enough. The one that I put polycrylic on is very shiny. The stain is called Dark Walnut. It's a very reddish brown. And I did put 2 coats, even though I probably didn't need 2 coats. I did 2 coats. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. I'm just gonna get it done and staple it so I don't change my mind again. So now I'm gonna put the staples in. And I was struggling before trying to do this, so I'm gonna just try really hard. Oh, I didn't get that one in. You need to really give it a good staple. Yeah, that staple bent quite a lot. Where did my ruler go? Of course I lost my ruler again. Darn it. It's not good, man. It's not good. That looks pretty good. I don't think it's perfect, but I am out of staples. What else? I actually have no idea where my staples are. I'm back. So now that your frame is all nicely sanded and stained, it's time to move on to the canvas. What am I saying? Right now you have a beautifully sanded and stained frame and this. My method includes a frame, a ruler, a pencil, and a fabric cutter. You could also use scissors and your eyeballs. I'll just draw a little square. I place my ruler probably about 1 inch outside of that square. And a slice. I do that for all 4 sides. Once these are cut and ready, we'll head over to the computer to make our design. That's all for now. So, ran into some problems. Turns out this is all the HTV I have left. This one's pretty good. We just gotta make it work. Alright, now it's time to take our designs and print them out. I made a little bit of space here for my Cricut machine. She's dusty. So the first one I'm going to print is my sunflower. Just make sure it's the right size. And make sure that it's on the mirror. And make sure that you put the shiny side face down. That's a mistake I have made many, many times. See, it looks all good. And press go. This is gonna take a while. Okay. Once this part is done, we'll need our weeding tools. And we have our design. It did get cut off a little bit. Kinda sucks. What can we do? Can't always be perfect. Although we try. Just gotta accept the things you cannot change. Looking at this now, I definitely regret it. But we're in this deep. It's all cut out, but now I need to weed it. So I like to use the little pickaxe thingy. Tweezies. And you just get in there and get it done. Weeding is the worst. This is giving me anxiety. It's good enough. Oh, that looks treacherous. I might put it in the corner and put a quote. I don't know. This has been a bust, but it's been fun, right? This is quite embarrassing that I've gone through all this work and this is what I have to show for it. Let's just finish strong, shall we? Do I need wax paper for this? I'm confused. I'm gonna put it like in the corner so it's just a big white. I hate it anyways, so. Is that stupid? Why not? Should I learn how to use this before I... Where's the quick start guide? That's what I need. Why is my light... That's beautiful. I kind of like that actually. Fun. Could have been worse. Could have been better. But could have been worse. So it's about now when I would staple the canvas on the back of the frame, but I ran out of staples. So I'm going to use tape instead. Oh god, it's so bad. If I had staples, where would they be? Oh, am I still recording? Voila! And now, power tools. I have these little shark tooth things. I have never once heard my neighbor use power tools. Until today. But two can play at that game. If you are not a licensed power tool person, don't try this at home. Easy does it. And we are done. Well, as done as we're gonna get. I'm so happy that we did this together. I hope you learned a lot, like what not to do. If you enjoyed this dumpster fire, please like and subscribe, and join me next Tuesday when we make something very interesting with the letter S. I'll see you then. Honestly, if you're still watching this, call me. We need to have a talk.